All right, we're going to get started. So I would like to first begin with a quick acknowledgement. The land on which we are currently situated is Treaty 6 territory, the traditional home of the Cree, Blackfoot, Métis, Nakota Sioux, Iroquois, Dene, Saulteaux, Inuit, and many more. Okay, welcome everyone to day 2 of the 2022 AI in Healthcare Symposium and day 1 of our speaker series. I would like to extend a huge thank you, of course, to all of our attendees, both online and in person, for coming out today. I know the conditions are pretty terrible, so of course, everyone who came out in person, thanks for weathering that. That's fantastic. Let's begin with a couple of really quick introductions. My name is Sasha. I'm a computing science master's student here at the U of A,
And my name is Hassan, and I'm an MD PhD student here at U of A.
And we are the co-presidents of AIMS for the 2021-2022 academic year and co-directors of this symposium. I would also like to introduce a few more notable characters that you'll be seeing up here throughout the event. We have Chan and Rafe, who will act as our MCs, introducing speakers, as well as David and Maya, who will be stepping in for Hassan and I for closing remarks today and opening remarks tomorrow. Here's our full team. We're all here today. There are the current execs on the left and the co-founders on the right. We started planning this symposium in November with absolutely no idea what March was going to look like. So the fact that you're all here today is thanks to one, probably a little bit of luck, but mostly the tenacity and flexibility of the planning team. So please give a huge round of applause here and online to everybody who is involved in this process. Additionally, our volunteers are giving up their weekend to help us out here at this event. So keep an eye out for people wearing lanyards with purple name tags, and please send some positivity their way as well. Okay, so quickly, who are we at AIMS? If you're not already aware, the AI in Medicine Student Society was founded in 2019 by 2 med students, Shane and Amira. Basically, they realized that there was a lot of interest in this domain, but no real official UL Board organization that existed to facilitate events and networking and collaborations. So AIMS was born. I'd like to paint a brief history of this event that we're all at today, if that's all right. So our first symposium took place March 12th, 2020, which you may remember as the day before everyone was told not to come to campus for a certain reason. Then our 2021 symposium was entirely virtual, but we really tried to make the event as normal as possible by, for example, shipping people welcome packages in the mail. This virtual format was actually a phenomenal opportunity to expand our reach outside of Canada, and we had attendees from 10 different countries, which was extremely humbling as a local university student group. A very quick aside, around 6 months ago, somebody posted this on the UAlberta subreddit. This is a picture that showcases our 2020 symposium advertisement in the chemistry building, penmanship courtesy of Chun, previously introduced. And we were all blown away by the fact that it was still there almost a year and a half after we had put it up. And then in the last few days, I was sent this photo here on the right. There it is, as you can see. The fact that it's still up is definitely a little bit dystopian, but I do encourage you all to visit this historic monument while it lasts. I somehow don't think it will be here next year. I certainly hope not anyway. And that brings us to the 2022 AIMS AI in Healthcare Symposium. Take it away, Hassan.
Thank you, Sasha. So we have an amazing Saturday and Sunday planned for you all. You'll see a number of talks from experts in different fields of health AI. We have booths from companies, nonprofits, startups, and other organizations, and we have posters from a few amazing student researchers. Please do follow along with the printed event itineraries that are in your welcome packages. Just a bit of housekeeping before we move on. Because we're trying to do this event hybrid, in the sense that we have remote speakers and remote attendees, like all good things, tech might take some time. So to the in-person attendees, please be patient with us while we are ensuring that our online attendees are also having the best experience they can. If there's a gap between the talks, talk to your neighbors, make friends, I don't know, start a new project with them, make it fun. Not that the gaps are going to take that long. In terms of COVID precautions, please keep your masks on unless you're actively eating or drinking. Hand sanitizer is available all across the venue, and we encourage you to use it often. Just to avoid some awkward uncertain handshakes, we're officially endorsing the elbow bump as the means to greet people. Is it lame? Maybe a little bit, but it's better than spreading germs. So let's not do that. If you require assistance in any way, keep an eye out for those of us wearing the gray Ames t-shirts. Those are the execs and the volunteers, and we can point you in the right direction. And we also have gray name tags for the execs and purple name tags for the volunteers. Finally, please take lots of photos and short videos of what you get up to today and tomorrow. And we'll be keeping track of the 2 hashtags that you see there and spotlighting our favorite posts. Oh, and the washrooms are outside those doors and down the hall to the left. And in case of fire, please follow the exit signs at the back as well down the hallway. And some simple audience guidelines here. So for in-person attendees, please keep your conversations to a minimum during our speaker series. And for online attendees, please keep your mics and cameras off to the entire duration of the event. And we're going to take the Q&A at the end from the chat. And for everyone, please save your questions until the end. And of course, be respectful of each other. And before we finally kick off the 2022 AI and Healthcare Symposium, we'd like to express our deepest gratitude to our featured sponsors, the Alberta Machine Intelligence Institute and the Alberta Innovates. Without their generous support, this event would not have been able to reach the level it's at now. And we also want to say a huge thank you to our graphic designer, Alicia Ross, who's created the initial mock-up for the lovely theme that you're seeing here and you're going to be seeing around the event. So that concludes our opening ceremonies. And in just a few short moments, Rafay and Chan will introduce our first speaker. Thank you all again for joining us today, and we hope you have a phenomenal time.